Alright, so listen. No matter what anybody tells you, each and every individual in here is a star. All of you are important. Listen, life is going to be very fucking hard. Nothing comes without sacrifice and nothing comes without pain. You make sure no matter what the fuck life throws at you, you never give the fuck up. You hear me? I don't know what each and every individual's dream is, but if you believe in yourself and you take heed to what you believe in, you can accomplish it. I believe in each and every one of you motherfuckers. I believe that you are all stars and geniuses in the making. Portland, I love you. And with that, I bid you a farewell and good night. Thank you for having me.
Alright, let's say worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive, and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me. I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is.
Welcome back to the channel where the art is always random and so am I. Today's video is a special portrait featuring
Yo, alright. Xxxtentacion.
Okay, so what do you want me to call you?
Just call me X.
And by the clip, yes, I know his name is Xxxtentacion, but I pronounce it Tentacion, it just makes it easier on me. Anyways, let's get started. Xxxtentacion is one of the most inspirational, versatile, and talented artists of his generation. He stood out from his peers and very few even came close to his skill level. Many artists came along and are good, but very few are great. I'd put his influence up there as one of the generation's greats. Older rapper fans wouldn't agree and laugh at this statement, but for this generation, his music lives through us. 2 years after his death, he still has almost 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify alone. From prison to selling out arenas, inspiring millions. Here's some thoughts, facts, and opinions about Xxxtentacion. As always, the opener is from Wikipedia. I hate organizing and being, good at summaries, so let's get started, and here we go. Born in Plantation, Florida, Xxxtentacion spent most of his childhood in Lauderhill. He began writing music after being released from juvenile detention center and soon started his music career on SoundCloud in 2013, employing styles and techniques that were unconventional in rap music, such as distortion and heavy guitar-backed instrumentals drawing inspiration from third wave emo and grunge. In 2014, he formed the Underground Collective members, and alongside other members of the collective, he soon became a popular figure in SoundCloud, a trap music scene that takes elements of lo-fi music and harsh 808s. Xxxtentacion rose to mainstream attention with the single Look At Me. His debut album 17 was certified double platinum by the RIAA. His second album Question Mark debuted on number 1 on the Billboard's 200, and the album's lead single Sad reached number 1 on Billboard Hot 100s. On June 18, 2018, Xxxtentacion was fatally shot at the age of 20 in a robbery at a motorcycle dealership in Deerfield Beach, Florida. The attackers fled the scene in an SUV after stealing from him a Louis Vuitton bag containing $50,000. 4 suspects were arrested. No trial date has been set for the accused. So yeah, now let's get started talking about his music and stuff like that. X was a troubled kid who did a lot of dumb things throughout his life, but was always a nice person on the inside. He would always help people out and reach out to others and give them advice on encouragement and continuing their careers and never giving up. Sometimes, what's his name? The Stitch guy. 6ix9ine would talk about how X would always hit him up saying, oh, you have to be careful, you gotta watch out, you gotta be safe, this and this, and yeah, stuff like that. He went to jail for a while and came out trying to better himself with the help of someone he met in prison. His long friend, I think they broke up sometime, Ski Mask the Slump Guy. They were really close friends. They were part of a group called Members First, and they were passionate kids doing what they loved to do, which was music. They never went about it in traditional ways. Let's just say they would always cause problems, but long term they created a strong fan base that followed them throughout their careers. Xxxtentacion is one of my favorite artists and people when it comes to entertainment and just inspiring moments and speeches that he was done throughout his career. He would always randomly hop on Instagram Live and just start trying to make a difference. I remember being home the one day, drawing, taking it easy and going through a breakup and hearing Xxxtentacion died from TMZ News popping up on my Facebook list. I don't know, it was just crazy because I always liked him before the hype came around him. I wasn't a giant fan at first, but later on I became a fan. I felt him talking to me instead of him just making music, which is something special and unique in itself. So watching some old clips from his live concert to his speeches made me feel sad in a selfish way. I never got to see him perform live, and that's one of the people I really wanted to meet in person. Him and Mac Miller had a similar effect to me when they passed away. Both people whose music I loved hearing, and it just sucked that they were taken away young. His music is just that deep. As soon as you start playing his music, your emotions take over, and start seeing him perform live, you can feel his energy being spread out throughout the whole arena, because he actually cared about his fans, and not many people actually do. A lot of them just say, oh, I love my fans this and this, but no, they love the money that their fans give them, not the actual fans themselves. His music got me through a lot of things, and he will always be one of my go-to guys to listen to music when I'm feeling down. I don't know, I just suggest you listen to his music. The album 17, the album Question Mark, they're all really, really good. Each one of them has its own unique, taste to it and just vibe. They're all always sad, and it just makes you feel some type of way, but at the same time, it's also inspirational. It's sort of like you gotta let it out to continue living life type thing, and I really recommend you listen to that. The song Sad, the song Fuck Love, all those are great, great songs. Moonlight, I don't know, just go on Spotify and listen to the playlist as it is. You'll enjoy it a lot. And to wrap up this video, Xxxtentacion is one of the most gifted and talented individuals we will ever see. He was selling out shows and had a giant fan base. Unfortunately, only saw a glimpse of what he had to offer to the world. He hadn't reached his prime and was already considered one of the best artists in the world. Sort of like Juice WRLD, who passed away making hit after hit after hit, and died way too young, and they never hit their prime, and that will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. Like the video, comment down below to help me out, and subscribe for more content. Rest in peace, Xxxtentacion, and his Juice WRLD latest album is titled Legends Never Die.
So I just wanted to say, I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define your soul. Let your soul define your body. Your mind is limitless. You are worth more than you could believe. All you have to do is dream, and all you have to do is want to fulfill that dream and have the strength to fulfill that dream. Even if you broke, dead broke, it's because you're supposed to be like that. And everything, the people who struggle the most or get it the hardest will succeed in the end. I promise you. You will not have the hardest life forever. Everything will come to you. What you deserve will come to you. And everybody gets their chance. Look, everybody's gonna get their chance. Whether you play ball, whether you play football, whether you box, whether you wrestle, whether you fucking swim, whether you want to be the next fucking Michael Phelps, you want to be the next track star, you want to be the next fucking guy that races cars and shit. If you want to design the best car, design the next fucking phone, design the next big laptop, the next shoe, the next sock, the next pants, the next fucking hat, everybody's gonna get their turn, literally. And I want everybody to acquire this knowledge and acquire this hope. Everybody will get their turn. What you speak to the world and craving and ambition and wanting anything is the way to speak to the world. If you want something so bad and you speak it into power, you wish it into power, it's gonna happen. I'm firsthand, and I firsthand will tell you that. And I put my life on it. If you want something so bad, it will happen.